Oh, hey. What's going on? No three-putting in the chat writes the following. I miss Charlie Montoyo. Me too.
It's the sickest podcast. Tune in for the audio, or you can even watch back. Giving players all the props, or put them on blast. We don't give no hot takes, only talk facts.
We're giving all our devotion, riding high on this wave of emotion. Going all out, yeah, cause this is our time. No, ain't no stopping us till we reach the finish line. All in, we came here to win. We're gonna give everything. S-I-C-K on the run. S-I-C-K, sick, sick. On fire, we're ready to fight. We'll bring the house down tonight. S-I-C-K on the run. S-I-C-K, sick, sick.
Play it on the car ride, play it when you lounge. X and O, you know that we can hold it down. Shout out to my man Sammy, got it off the ground. And to all the listeners tuned in right now. Got debates, analysis, and speculation. This is sports talk for the new generation. You know where to find us, got a reputation. Sick podcast, your #1 sports destination.
We're giving all our devotion, riding high on this wave of emotion. Going all out, yeah, cause this is our time. No, ain't no stopping us till we reach the finish line. All in, we came here to win. We're gonna give everything. S-I-C-K on the run. S-I-C-K, sick, sick. On fire, we're ready to fight. We'll bring the house down tonight. S-I-C-K on the run. S-I-C-K, sick, sick.
S-I-C-K, it's the sickest podcast. Tune in for the audio, or you can even watch back. Giving players all the props, or put them on blast. We don't give no hot takes, only talk back. S-I-C-K, 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 S-I-C-K.
All in, we came here to win. We're gonna give everything. S-I-C-K on the run. S-I-C-K, sick, sick.
You are now listening to The Sid Seixeiro Show. Powered by Sick Media, the sickest Toronto sports show. Now, here's your host, Sid.
What's up? It's Sid. It is Wednesday, August the 5th. NFL Week 1 getting closer by the day. It's Hall of Fame game week, by the way. As Arizona and the Panthers tomorrow?
Yep.
Wow, is that the worst possible matchup for anything? Who thought that? I mean, I know they line it up with who's going to the Hall of Fame, but like,
no
Jesus.
starters are starting. No starters are starting.
Who's going to the Hall of Fame? Is Larry Fitzgerald and is it Luke Kuechly?
I believe so.
Luke Kuechly for the Panthers? But God, that's like the worst matchup to ever put on television ever. You know who hates the Cardinals more than anyone else? Anyone in Arizona.
It's true.
You don't put them on national television?
I have family there. It's true.
You do have family there. I now hate Arizona because he has family there.
Drew Brees also going in this year. Adam Vinatieri.
Oh, that's right, Drew Brees.
And Adam Vinatieri.
Adam Vinatieri?
And Roger Craig as a senior. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, Roger Craig's going in. Vinatieri's going in. I'll get a big kick out of that.
Yeah.
He's a kicker.
Yeah.
Sid Seixeiro Show powered by Sick Media. We are live on YouTube and X. Good to talk to everyone. And for all you kind folks listening or watching after the fact, thank you for making us a part of your day. It's a beautiful day here in Southern Ontario. Again, But minor complaint. Construction's going on in the underground parking lot here at work, which is fine. But I'm used to shade when I park the car. And when I get back to the car, it's fine. Things have changed today. There's not a cloud in the sky, and I am exposed to the world car-wise. If you don't see me tomorrow, it's because I passed out at my steering wheel because of the heat. Everything good, Azza?
I want to move that.
Everything all right? Oh, there's a chair in the shot. Sorry about that. I thought nothing worked for a second.
No.
Okay, that's the only thing wrong?
That's it.
Besides my performance.
Yeah. Complain about that every day.
Sorry. New biggest problem. There was a chair right there.
Just in the corner. It was fine. I could have dealt with it.
Was the chat speaking up on the chair?
No, I don't think so, actually.
Good. Because that's how we
know
notice
it's
things
true.
are wrong the best. Because you in the chat tell us.
Scorpio says, what, a chair shot?
It was literally a chair. My God, it's a chair. Where the hell?
Somebody in the chat was asking for a JR impression today from you. So there you go. Nailed it. Check
Someone
that
was
out.
asking for a JR entire opening of the show.
Yeah, maybe
I
one.
can't do that. I believe that would break copyright as well.
Oh, okay.
Like, I don't want to be glib. I'm a huge fan of JR. JR's doing okay?
Yeah, I
He's still
believe
with
so.
us?
Yep.
Right?
Yep.
He's not working, or is he still doing AEW
He
stuff?
does the odd thing. I think he does the odd match.
Really?
They bring him out for like
Good,
special
good.
matches
Okay.
or something.
Because one of the greatest moments of professional wrestling history had him on the mic.
Without a doubt.
JR and Jerry the King Lawler. I'm sorry. Other than Gorilla Monsoon and the Brain, that was the best. I mean, Jesse Ventura and Gorilla Monsoon were pretty good too.
They were.
They were really good.
Heenan for a while, Macho Man. They were all on commentary.
Bobby
for a
Heenan
while.
was the most inappropriate guy on a mic I've ever heard in my life. Ever.
Really?
Ever. Can't come close to repeating some of the stuff
from
I heard
Toronto.
as a kid growing up. As a kid, my virgin ears. Anyway, so in summary, Jim Ross is still with us. There was a chair in the shot. Azzo moved it. And I have to park in the sun, so my car might be hot. Now you're up to speed.
So mad.
That's what's going on today.
Been complaining for over an hour about it.
So have you! You're parking in the same situation as me! You lying sack of stuff!
It's true.
You and your lying family from Arizona.
Whoa.
Whoa, too much.
Listens every
Too
day.
much, too much.
Apologize to her.
Chris in the chat, so hot it singes the nose hairs.
Arm hair is more like it when you put on the middle console.
I'm going long sleeve today. That's also my issue.
Oh no, that's a good thing. What do you mean?
I have a couple places to be after the show. It's going to be so hot. I'm going to need a shower before I
a
go.
couple places to be after the show.
It doesn't.
I'm
It's
so
not
popular.
important. It's not important. You know what it is? You want to know what it is? Taxes. It's not the sexiest thing I've ever done. Shout out our boy
Upper
who
bracket,
helps us with that.
Upper bracket. Mm.
No. More like 1 versus 16 bracket. And I'm not Kentucky or Kansas or Duke in the bracket, all right?
Oh
I'm not. Mario in the chat. Not even 10 minutes in and Sid is already big timing us. That's not what I'm doing,
Right?
Mario. That's not what I'm
Tell him, Mario.
Don't start this.
Tell him, Mario.
Don't start this as a party.
Oh.
You're the witch doctor. the witch doctor. What? The witch doctor. Malta.
Oh my God, I hate that so much.
So do I, but it's the greatest song ever at the same time. Joey in the chat, Sid is going to see Erwin R. Shyster.
Pretty good. Oh man. Bray Wyatt's dad. Come on. He was great.
Oh, man.
It's a great reference.
Oh, J Boy in the chat. It's going to get so hot in Sid's car. It's going to be Portuguese grilled cheese. Oh, this went off the rails quickly.
Yeah.
Gal in the chat's going to be one of those shows.
Well, what else are we going to talk about?
We actually have a lot to talk about.
We do.
And I said to Azzo yesterday and today, I gotta be out of here at a certain time. So let's dive into it, shall we? I'm on a quest right now. And the quest isn't like to have great shows. I believe I can have great shows. You may hate what I say, but I think we're doing a pretty good job here 7 months in. Azzo's kicking ass. Sick Media is an amazing place to work. It's an expanding company. Things might be expanding around here. You never know in the next X amount of months. That's not the quest. I'm pretty comfortable here right now. I am on a quest to do one thing, and I have not been able to do it. I refuse to go to extraordinary lengths to do it, but I may have no other option. And here's the quest I'm on. I'm trying to see the Odyssey in IMAX. And there's like 2 Southern Ontario theaters within like a decent radius of me who have it. And it's like trying to get Taylor Swift tickets. Are you not finding this?
I did.
Now, I can walk into any regular theater and see it. It's fine. And that's probably what I'm going to do on a weekend. But like I'm told, you got to see the Odyssey in IMAX.
Yep.
And I'm like, they're like Willy Wonka tickets.
Didn't change the reels every 3 minutes for nothing. Did you know that when they shoot in IMAX, they got to like change the reels like every...
when they shoot in IMAX?
Yeah, they have to like change the reels every like 3-4 minutes.
That's why they wanted to kill each other when they were out in the water shooting scenes, because they had to stop. New reel.
Reload.
Stop.
Yeah.
Hey, Matt Damon, shut up for a second. Stop. That's why they wanted to kill each other.
Without a doubt.
But this is my quest. So far, I've failed. To the point where my wife is now completely disinterested in seeing the movie. I'm dying to see this movie.
But the next seats available in IMAX are like the end of the month. It's insane.
They just expanded it here in Mississauga to like September the 19th.
It's crazy.
School will be in, and I still can't get tickets to this thing because with all the snot-nosed kids back at school.
You know what the hilarious thing? And the only seats available, like first 2 rows. You're not going to IMAX to watch.
I'm not going to see the first 2 rows.
I know. Why do they even make those rows?
Do you know what the weirdest first 2 rows experience I ever had in a movie was? Borat. It just so happened, like, that was the move. Like, that was it. There was a time in my life where I didn't mind sitting in the first 2 rows. Boy, was that weird.
Yeah, I can imagine.
It was the strangest experience of my cinema life. Borat.
You, not so much. You're staring up at him.
I'm staring up at this guy going, you will never get this. La, la, la. I'm like, this is
Was
so
it the one in
weird.
the Speedo in the beach, or what do you call that?
No, it's
Oh,
it's the one where him and his uncle get in this nude race in a convention center, and they bust into this convention. It is again an insanely irresponsible movie. But I'm in the first 2 rows of it. Never doing that again.
Never. It's awful.
You can't watch Odyssey in the first 2 rows.
Especially IMAX. You can't do
No. It's stupid.
Exactly.
Slosh Hogger in the chat. Very nice.
That's the one.
DV8R in the chat. I am not driving over an hour to see a screen. I've been told, though, this is different. I've only done that with one other movie, and it's Avatar. You got to see Avatar in 3D.
3D's even worse. IMAX.
No, 3D was pretty damn good, man. Don't rip on the Avatar experience.
Grabbing at stuff.
Don't you love that? And the best part is the previews are in 3D.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, there's a minion coming for your face. You don't know what's going on. Martino in the chat. The 70 millimeter IMAX looks insane. That's what I'm talking about. Everyone's saying the same thing. There might be minor gripes here or there, but my quest is to see the quest of Matt Damon have his quest to get home realized in their quest. And I haven't seen it yet. I'll wait for the Odyssey Part 2. Maybe I'll just wait for the sequel. But like this gets back to a thing where, you know, I don't enjoy it as much as I used to, but man, I love movies. Man, I love the theater. Simple things. Popcorn, no weird topping, unhealthy butter, some kid working behind the counter who not only squeezes once on the butter, but 7 times. God bless you, Chet. Thank you. You go back to the seat, you have a soda way too big for your own cholesterol, and you sit there, and I have a thing where I do not start eating any popcorn until the previews start.
I like that.
Commercials don't count. Previews. I do not touch. Take self-discipline. Do not start eating popcorn until the previews start.
Finally, a good pointer. Nice.
Finally, a good pointer.
Nailed it.
But I love movies, man.
Hell yeah.
Trafalgar Davis in the chat. Squeeze my butter.
The trick is you get them to put it halfway in and then fill it up and
Double
put
it
more
up.
on top.
Double
Yeah.
it up.
Hell yeah.
I do that at home. I make natural. I pop popcorn in like a.
Sorry, what?
I pop popcorn.
Okay.
I didn't do this. I did this. What are you, 9?
Go on.
I pop popcorn in the microwave, like 2 bags, and it's like in a lunch bag for like 2.5 minutes.
Yeah.
And after each one, I put it in the bowl. I forgot what a bowl was.
Okay.
Put it in the bowl.
Yeah, makes sense.
And I throw like whatever toppings I have over top of the first session. Then the second session comes.
You just said no fancy toppings. What toppings are you talking about? You just
at
melt
home,
more butter?
At home, it's literally salt. I got a tip for everyone. At home, make your own popcorn. It's pretty healthy with the natural kernels, obviously.
Yeah.
A little bit of salt and olive oil. It'll change your life. It's way healthier than generic movie popcorn. However, if we get sponsored by any, my tone will change. But I've been doing that for years. It's super healthy, man. And it tastes nice.
Damn, dude, you're on a roll. That's 2 tricks today.
But one of my simple loves in life is the theater. Don't go as much lately, but like every summer I get this urge to see the blockbuster. And I want to go. And ever since I've been going to the theater, and I know there are a bunch of you out there who know exactly what I'm talking about, there's a fascination I have, not with the movie itself, not with the trailers, but it's the art of the movie poster that I find, till this day, one of the most fascinating things about cinema. Like a trailer is like, we've seen some good trailers down through the years, but they all follow a very simple path. You have 2.5, 3 minutes, whatever it is. This is going back to the 60s, man. You have 2.5, 3 minutes to lay it out there for the person. You need to see this. And like, you have to work really hard to screw up a trailer. You're taking the best aspect. It's like a sizzle reel for an NFL potential draft pick. Like, you have to really screw up a sizzle reel. This is your best, right? And you have anywhere from 2 to 3 minutes to make a mark. Most of them do. Some of them, you just don't like the premise and you're like, this is dumb. The trailer never had a shot. It was never winning with you. But most trailers are decent. The movie poster, though, has a very different challenge. The movie poster has one moment in frozen time to make you stop walking and turn to your left and right and just kind of look at it like you were at the AGO. It's an art gallery. It's not an advertisement. It's an art gallery. And you are trying to draw people in to your moving video show with no moving videos. It is one of the more difficult advertising things anyone in entertainment has ever tried to do. And the great ones are legendary. There's a lot of bad ones. But when you see a good movie poster, man, you're like, I need that in my bedroom. I need that in my basement. And then you become like a movie poster freak. And you're grabbing like stuff from like Spain in the 50s and you have no idea what they are, but you just like the art. It consumes you. I think it is, when a movie poster is done properly, it's outstanding. Because you have one shot to pull you in. And then you're like, what the hell is this about? For example, the movie Alien in 1979. For those who haven't seen Alien, congratulations, you're not as freaked out as I am. Still one of the wildest ones I've ever seen. Alien's a movie directed by Ridley Scott about aliens ripping your face off. Sigourney Weaver's outstanding. It is intense. The buildup is insane. It's one of the great thrillers / horrors ever. I don't know if it's a horror. It's a thriller. Bunch of humans in space, and they're in trouble. And the movie poster is an egg hatching. Nothing good in a movie happens when an egg hatches. And there's a glow coming from where it's breaking, and there's one line underneath it, and it says, "In space, no one can hear you scream." Oh my God! That's what I'm talking about. This is effective. It was effective in 1979. It's still effective, this. And the movie was bananas. B-N-N-S. I spelled bananas properly. I will hatch an egg in here, and something will rip your face off and come out of your stomach.
Come out of your stomach. I was about to say.
Don't ask. Watch the movie. This is fun. What other movie posters? Oh, yeah. Silence of the Lambs. Remember Silence of the Lambs? That sounded different than I intended.
Yeah, don't do that again.
Released in 1991. Jodie Foster, Anthony Hopkins. Arguably a top 10 movie of all time. Is that fair to say?
Yeah.
You could argue. I don't know if it is.
It's up there.
But Jodie Foster and Anthony Hopkins' performances, plus a slew of others, like there's a lot of actors and actresses I'm not giving enough respect to. That movie was unbelievable. It's a movie about a murder and a guy in jail who has a certain habit who helps solve the murder, and it is unforgettable. The movie poster, though, because moths play a big role in this movie, is a moth covering Jodie Foster's mouth. It is haunting. You pass by this while you're trying to watch some Transformers movie, and you're like, I'm not in the mood for the Transformers anymore. This is kind of freaking me out. This is what I'm talking about. Stops you cold, and it tells a story. Then you go back to 1973. The Exorcist. It's a family movie of a couple of priests who have to go deal with something in a house. The movie poster is just an image of a priest in front of a house, like a wrestler after 3 minutes has gone in the rumble, waiting to go in and deal with unknown demons or current FIFA presidents. Who knows what comes up from the depths of hell? But this movie poster is like, it's about to go down. And you got to see it. It's people possessed by the devil. That's what the movie's about. Spoiler alert. The Exorcist is about being possessed by the devil. And this is one of the two priests. And he is warming up. He's stretching. Great movie poster. And shout out The Phantom Menace, 1999. I'm a Star Wars guy. Azzo, you're a Star Wars guy, right?
Yeah.
The Phantom Menace in 1999, George Lucas. So this was like the fourth Star Wars movie. Everyone's waiting for episodes 1, 2, and 3. George Lucas waited a while after Return of the Jedi. So he went 4, 5, 6, and then went back and released 1. This was a huge movie. Was it the best one of all of them? Probably not. But this movie poster we're looking at of Anakin Skywalker as a kid with a shadow of what he would later turn into, Darth Vader, is one of the better movie posters I've ever seen. That tells you everything you need to know. The innocence of youth and the murder of that innocence as an adult, as Anakin lost everything, including Padme, and turned into a cold, heartless monster. What a great movie poster that is. But it's not the greatest of all time. This is. Jaws. What year was that? 1975. Steven Spielberg. You have to be dumb as a rock to see this and not figure out what the plot line is. There's a shark under the water, mouth open, and someone innocently swimming at the surface. Wonder how this is going to play out. This picture says 1,000 words and bytes. But like all the great movie posters, in one image, it tells you what the deal is. For better or worse, what the deal is. That's the magic of the movie poster. If you spend the rest of today, I know some of you are on vacation from work or you're off school, and you're going to spend the rest of your day going through all the movie posters of all time, you're welcome. You'll have a good time. And there were plenty I didn't get to. But I had this on the brain today because there was an image from the Jays game last night. And I thought to myself, if you ever made a movie of the 2026 Toronto Blue Jays, this is the movie poster. For the listening audience, let me explain to you what you were looking at and what we're looking at. It's Vladimir Guerrero Jr., hands on knees, looking rather dejected with Mark Baczynski, first base coach, consoling him. It's an image that evokes a lot of emotions. Frustration, pain, disappointment, and an effort to comfort. I don't know what the title of the 2026 movie would be about the Toronto Blue Jays, but the early Clubhouse favorite is What the Hell? But if you're going to make a movie poster, and those in the chat, if you would like to, and we'll name check you a little later on and show it on the show, go ahead. I nominate this image. This is the Jays season. Your Hercules almost brought to his knees, and no one has an answer. A team that nearly was on top of the mountain who can barely take one step back on it. That's what the 2026 Jays have been about. Tough to watch from Vladdy last night on a couple of fronts. Not only was he 0 for 3 with a walk, and I believe he grounded out to short all 3 times, Azzo. I believe.
And the walk was his first at bat.
First at bat, and it got worse. Mm-hmm. But then later in the game, he was pulling up. Was it a hamstring? Was it a knee? Was it a lower back? I don't know. You can hit me with the dugout shot too if you want. It continued in the dugout. He was trying to stretch out something. To be fair to Vladdy, he did play the field in the bottom of the 8th. They really should have taken him out. I don't know what he was doing out there. We'll get into that in a second. But Azzo, keep that up because I think this image is significant because earlier in the day, Jays lost last night, by the way. They play at 2 o'clock today against Houston. Jays are 8 games below 500. 48 games left in the season. But Vladdy, once again, sitting on 6 home runs. Vladdy, clearly with some physical issues, is the story. Before the game, Keegan Matheson, one of my favorite media people in the city, period, spoke to Vladimir Guerrero Jr. and posted the column on MLB.com. Again, the quotes I'm going to read to you are prior to yesterday's game. And Keegan asked what needs to happen for the team and for him to get back on track. This is what Vladimir Guerrero Jr. said, quote, I have to start hitting. I think we've been playing good. Sometimes we get shut down, but it's always one game at a time. I need to get hot so that we can keep going and try to make the playoffs. End quote. From a team perspective, let's start here. The notion that you now have to go the extra mile to make the 3rd wild card in the American League is such a fallacy for the Jays, I can't even put it into words. It is the dumbest thing I've ever seen. A, the tickets are already sold this year. B, there are too many teams in front of you. C, if you really wanted to compete down the stretch, get a bat at the deadline. And you didn't. So none of that from a team standpoint makes any sense. But you can hear the pressure Vladdy is putting on himself from a team standpoint to at least make this interesting with 48 games left in the season as we sit here right now. But let's talk about Vladdy personally. He's not healthy. Whether it's mental or physical, he hasn't been right all year. That is not up for debate. That is not a discussion. The evidence suggests it to be true. What I would do at this point Because to his credit, he hasn't missed many games, Vladdy. And that's been the case his entire career, to his credit. He's playing first base, I understand. But still, he's there. He's there. Considering how this year has gone, considering the weight of this contract on his shoulders, 14 years, $500 million, I believe, based on just the visuals from last night alone, and he's not in the lineup today against Houston to start the game, for the record. I say to start the game because John Schneider's incompetent. Could throw him in there. Because Schneider's fighting for his job. I think the evidence is now sufficient enough where I think we can say an IL stint for 2 weeks, 3 weeks would not be the end of the world for 27. Take a breath. I know some of you are going to say he just had a breath over the All-Star break. Clearly it didn't work. He's 0 for his last 11, and he's looking worse by the day. So there's something else going on here. Is it physical? If it's physical, give him an out. And don't let your biggest asset, in theory, continuously humiliate himself, because you're going to go back home eventually. Do you want him getting booed there in a serious way? Because that still hasn't happened. That's kind of happened. It hasn't happened in a serious way. I think you now can do that. What fan is going to say, hold on, we need more Vlad right now? Who's saying that? No one's saying that. But I don't think that's the issue with Vlad. I think there are two things at play here that are serious in this young man's mind that we have not talked enough about. One, he does not want to end the year with less than 10 home runs. I think this is an issue with him. It should be an issue with everyone. I think for him and his pride, it's a big one. He's on 6. Do you think he's going to hit 10 home runs? I still think I'm going to say yes. It's a soft yes from me. But what the hell are we dealing with here? So that's the first thing with Vladdy. One reason why he doesn't want to go on the IL or shut it down this year. I think the other one, which is of greater importance to him, is no home runs at Rogers Center. I think that's a big one. It is one of the most embarrassing things I've seen for a slugger in this town, maybe ever. And Vernon Wells, after his contract, did nothing. Nothing. I think that means a lot to Vladdy, too. The question is now, does the organization kind of save him a little from further embarrassment? Because we've entered embarrassment territory. We have crossed the border into embarrassment territory. Long term, you have 13 more years of this potentially. Long term, what's best for him? Because what's best for him is what's best for Schneider's not going to be here. But what's best for Ross and Mark and Tony and Ed. That's what's best for everybody. This grinding through a 7-2 loss in a lost season on the road is crazy to me. I admire his gumption. Some of the Maple Leafs could have used it this past season. Let's not completely rip him for that. There's a part of me that likes it. But sometimes we all just need a breath. And this story has already been told this year. The credits are rolling on this movie for the Jays in 2026. The credits are rolling. If you want to still add an extra scene at the end while people are filing out so he can enjoy himself and maybe end the season on a positive, I see some merit in that. I do. But as a human being, and I've rarely said this ever on mic, whatever station I worked at, whatever company I worked for, I'm starting to feel really bad for him. I'm not letting him off the hook. That's a $500 million contract. But I think the time for this tale is over in 2026. Let's see what the sequel has in store in 2027. But I think we all know what has to happen here. And I just think part of the issue, and you'll hear from Ross Atkins here in a second, part of the issue with the Jays is I think there is this fear in how they deal with Vladdy. We don't want to make him feel bad. We don't want to embarrass him. We don't want to embarrass him. Then what is this then? He's not embarrassed? He's not feeling bad? What are you getting out of this? What's the alternative? What are you talking about? Heaven forbid he just kind of recharges. It's a really, really complicated scenario here because obviously the Jays constantly walk on eggshells with this kid in good times and bad. Someone has to grab control. Jays fans will welcome it from any corner. Hey, Edwin Encarnacion, you there? You good, bro? You there? Anyone can help. But this movie does not have a positive ending this season. Just let him rest and get ready for next year. Unless other agendas are getting in the way. And if that's the case, heaven help every baseball supporter or observer in the city. It's been a hell of a show, though, this year in certain ways. It's given us a lot to talk about, like any good movie. You leave the theater having a conversation on the way home with someone. Unfortunately, none of the conversations on this movie were good. Jeff has a party. Good afternoon.
Well, good afternoon, Sid. Jeez.
Where do you want to take it?
That's a great question.
Sean in the Yukon. Azzo still exists, right?
I'm right here.
He's right
Thanks
there.
for checking, Sean. I appreciate you.
There's more people in the chat that like you than me. It's pretty obvious.
Without a doubt.
It's not even close.
Yeah, for sure. Can we get him an amulet? What does he need? Come on, we'll figure it out. That's part of the thing.
Can we
Since
get
somebody brought it up
the
yesterday.
John Tavares.
Where's JT when we need him? Help Toronto out, JT. Get us an amulet. Let's go.
JT's drinking protein shakes. He's drinking his April protein shakes, ready to go.
The question to me is, do they know what's wrong with him? Can they pick something up in his swing? Is he not willing to do it? Do they not know, which is even more concerning? And the injury, if he's injured, yeah, just take him out. Like at this point, doesn't matter if he finishes with one home. Like, would finishing with one home run at home or under 10, it's going to be bad no matter what. When you're injured and you're trying to do this, and like obviously he's saying that stuff because he thinks that's what people want to hear. If he still believes they're in it, that's another thing. Or he knows it's all on him because, again, dude, he's coming up in those situations where a couple runs could change the game. If he gets one hit, it's insane.
It's been the case the whole year.
The whole year. And he knows they'd be in a different place
and
if he was hitting.
You know why that's the case? He's hitting third all the time.
Wow.
So, of course, there's chances for him to drive in runs.
You have to, dude. Can't have a $500 million guy at the bottom of the order.
Paulie Mack in the chat. Azzo needs to fix the Jays.
Yep.
Period.
But if it's the injury, then obviously it's going to affect his swing. Like, to me, that's not even his back. It looks like his legs, or I don't know what he's trying to stretch out there. And John Schneider gave you the title of the movie for this year. It's Tired and Tight. Or what do you say? Tight and Tired.
Either one. Tight and tired.
Because that's how the crowd's been. Yeah. That's how he's been. That's how the whole team's been.
Thanks for defending your player there, John Schneider. Well, if it was Jose Soriano, we'd defend him to the death.
Dude, they've been getting asked this all year. What do you want him to say? And that's why it questions.
But he's
brings
clear
into question.
It's a good question.
What's wrong with him?
What I want you to say is to tell me what's going on with him. Don't tell me he's tired and tight.
But if they know and he's not willing to change it, or they don't know, it's even worse. That you've gone this many games into the season, you don't know what's wrong with him.
The mayor,
like you said, it's the first year of this contract.
The mayor 99 in the chat has a title for this season of the Toronto Blue Jays. Super bad, just trying to score. Very good.
Or super bad with runners on base.
With runners, yes.
Runners in scoring position.
Chris Betty in the chat. $500 million. Suck it up. There's a lot of that too.
But he does.
There's a lot of that too.
He does though.
I think he does. He plays.
But dude, something is wrong. Again, let's go back to what Rob Longley, like, would this guy not just accidentally hit one out, Rogers Center in like 60 games? You would think, given his history, given what he did in the playoffs last year, given how naturally talented he is, by accident he should have hit one at home by now. So something's off.
But do you agree with my point that I think 10 home runs and at least one home run means a lot to him?
Yeah.
Because he cannot end the season with no home runs at Rogers Center.
One home run almost is worse to me. Like...
You'd rather have, what's worse, one home run at home or none?
Or sit him for the
You might as well have none. Just say it happened.
Yeah.
And then really get in the lab.
Yeah.
Get in the lab in the off season.
Like if you play the whole season and really hit one or two, like, oof.
That's rough.
Like sit out now and say you were hurt and they blame it on that.
Rob in the chat writes, Schneider's brain is tired and tight. John Schneider's taking a lot of
I
strays
totally
today.
believe that, though. He is. With the managing and the juggling of the lineup and the bullpen, he has to be. He is, too. You can tell. You know what the other thing with Vlad is? Between every pitch, you see him taking a big sigh. Between every pitch. And
There's some breathing going on there. It's like walking up the stairs like after getting COVID. Like you gotta take a couple of breaths. I'm seeing it too.
Like
no, it's a
he's
very good
feeling
point.
it.
Yep.
You know he's feeling it. And again, those quotes, he's saying what he thinks people want to hear, and he's showing up every day. He's going in the lineup because he knows he's the leader. He knows how much he's getting paid. But man, again, it's just it blows my mind to think if they don't know what's wrong.
He's
with
in shape, right?
Yeah, I mean, is it worse than he's ever been? I don't know.
But no one in this town asked that. He's in shape, right? He
But
plays every game.
Yeah.
The
so-
argument is yes, he's in shape. He plays every game, but he's huffing and puffing.
and I do believe he's a guy who wants to earn that money. But
He's huffing and puffing and not blowing a house down.
yeah,
Christopher in the chat, shut it down. The power outage is painful to watch.
and we've been trending here though. Like his power hasn't been around for a while,
Yeah.
but like everything's gone. No real
Everything's
extra base
gone.
hits.
He's playing good defense.
Yeah. No, and that's the thing. That's where the injury is crazy.
There's
But
good
again,
defense.
If you're hurt in any way, whether it's your back, your legs, like you're tight, it's going to affect your swing. So I just don't get running them out all the time. But that's the other thing too. Even if you're not going to phantom IL them or give them a couple of days off, how about like every third day? Like just take them out once every while, once or twice a week.
Like how about a couple breathers?
Yeah.
I'm down with that.
To your point, it's a lost season. Do they really believe they're still in? Is that why they didn't trade George or he didn't want to go? Do they truly believe they still have a shot here?
They don't. We'll get to that though, because like Ross had a lot of interesting things to say yesterday, which I rarely have said in my life.
Yeah, that's true.
Chris Benny in the chat. Azzo, what is this?
Michael, what is this?
I don't care. Jose Soriano's here. He's my
Not
buddy.
a superstar.
Hold on. I got to Mark on Twitter sent the 2026 movie poster
Oh boy.
for the Toronto Blue Jays.
I had an
pretty
idea.
It's
Really?
pretty damn good.
What are you? Yeah,
I'm texting it to you. I always text it to you. You have the same question every time.
oh my God.
I'm texting it to you. There he is. The trader guy. Hey, I was seeing it now. The trader guy in the chat. Vladdy is prime fielder. Or Prince Fielder. I think he means Prince Fielder.
Bet you Prince Fielder had more than 10 home runs every
Yep.
season he played.
You ran into a few.
Yeah.
Rob in the chat. I blame FIFA.
I like that one.
Ray Bays is true. His last home run was against the Padres in early July. Really?
I'm not sure.
I totally believe it. Dan in the chat. Don't bother John Schneider. He's picking new hugging T-shirts.
People got a real kick out
Oh,
of it.
I had a lot of people reach out saying they loved photo surfing.
Might
For
not be
those who
big,
missed
though.
it, the Jays put out a bunch of pictures of Jose Soriano meeting John Schneider, and it was just a lot of hugs and smiles and laughing, and it was just kind of weird. I found it really odd. So for those who missed yesterday's show, that's what we're talking about.
Very good.
Let me know when you got the.
I got it.
All right, so Mark on Twitter came up with the movie poster for the Jays in 2026. It's Vladdy, arms crossed in the dugout. It's raining. It's drab. It's gray. And the title goes like this: Can't hit, can't win, no answers. The slump. Every season has a breaking point. For the record, it's rated R.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
I guess so.
Easy.
There would be some foul language in that.
Easy. That's a really good Jays movie poster for 2026. Not as good as The Phantom Menace. I still think The Phantom Menace is my favorite movie poster of
Oh,
all
it
time.
is. It's really good.
I
had in
love
college.
that movie poster.
Were you ever in college and those movie poster guys would come and sell movie posters at
Yeah,
college?
a lot of them. But
Yeah,
like,
it would come like 3 times a year. That was insane.
but like ones that you didn't want, like Harold and Kumar
Yeah, well,
go to
they had,
White
like,
Castle.
They had
Like
thousands.
like it's
But
no
somebody would buy it.
It's not The Godfather.
Yeah.
It's not like Lawrence of Arabia. It's Dumb and Dumber. It's like, and I love Dumb and Dumber, but I don't know if I want that in a movie poster.
Yeah. This is really well done, though.
That's a good one, Mark.
I was thinking of transforming the Usual Suspects movie poster. You know, when
That was like that almost made it. The Usual Suspects movie poster's
But
excellent.
putting 4 of the Jays guys up there who aren't like doing anything this year.
If someone wants to, no, but that's like a perp line. I'm not comfortable with that. It's
they're not
it's a
performing.
fun. No, it's a funny idea, but it's like I don't know.
That's really good, though. Well done, Mark. Mark.
Well done. Okay, so Azzo, you said do they know what's going on with Vladdy and this and that? Let's start teeing up this part this way. And I don't mean any disrespect to the Blair and Barker interview yesterday, but Ross Atkins did 2 interviews yesterday. I thought his overdrive interview was outstanding. It was some of the best stuff I've heard from Ross Atkins, the GM of the Jays, in a long, long time. And who was on the desk for TSN yesterday? It was Brian Hayes, Jonas Siegel, and Frankie Corrado.
Yep, nailed it.
And Hayes did a hell of a job with the interview. I also want to say this. I've never seen a bad overdrive with Corrado on it.
I agree.
Am I alone in
He's a
that?
star. He's good.
Like, I don't like Jonas is a super smart guy, but like Corrado is bringing a type of energy that's unique.
The energy is awesome.
He's up on everything.
Personality, yep.
He played, like he has a ton of experience. I don't know. I've never heard a bad overdrive or seen a bad overdrive with Corrado on it. Right. I just wanted to say that because I'm a fan. So Ross Atkins was on TSN Overdrive yesterday, and one of the questions he got from Brian Hayes was like, this is epically bad from Vlad. Like, what do you think is the problem? And Ross Atkins said this.
I mean, I think timing has then impacted rhythm, which impacts confidence. So it is such a fine motor skill to be able to have that synced up, and your timing starts to change just a hair, then finding that rhythm to be synced up, to be in powerful positions and have enough room to still cover a breaking ball when you're on time for a fastball is one of the hardest things to do in sport. And if that starts to get a little bit out of sync, that can start to impact things that are going on in your brain. And so stopping or recreating that or getting back to the pattern that is appropriate isn't just the click of a button, isn't us just showing him that pattern. It's a feeling. And he's working towards it. I know he's going to find it. And, that could be, I don't believe that, although I shouldn't say I don't believe. Hitters say it just takes one swing. So I should believe that. Mm-hmm. I'm not expecting it to be a light switch turnaround for any offensive player, but I do believe things can happen quickly.
Paulie in the chat, never seen a bad Sid pod with Azzo.
There you go.
It's true.
Boom. I think I've been on.
I've heard different opinions on
saying
that.
Every show is good, but whatever.
Whatever.
I've been
it's
here
fine.
all the time.
That's fine. I mean,
my attendance is better than
I've
yours.
heard your attendance is a lot better than mine.
It's
true. It's true. The day you miss a show, people are going to lose their minds.
I'm here for the people.
So, look, what Ross said off the front there is one of the most obvious but like significant parts of this: the timing.
But him and John have said that all the time. Every time they're on, he's one swing.
So then, how do you fix it? How do you fix it? What do we like? That's it. That's all we're talking about. How do you elevate a baseball? When you hit, 8 home runs in the postseason last year?
Yeah.
How do you elevate a baseball? He hit more home runs in October than he has all season.
It's crazy.
Like
And again, if you're calling him out of shape, he's got more stolen bases than he has home runs.
But
like for people in the chat saying he's
It's
out
true.
of shape, he's this. Like, dude, he has more stolen bases this year than he has home runs. Where's that weight? Again, he should walk into one once in a while by fluke, the way his swing is. But again, if you're injured and you're taking 300 swings to try and find that rhythm, it doesn't work that way, man. And if you're injured, it's gonna your swing's gonna be impacted because you're overcompensating one way or another.
Peter in the chat, 13 more years of this. Yikes.
But maybe it makes him go home and break it all down.
But I guess what I'm trying to say is, like, everyone knows, if everyone knows what the issue is, fine. It's on one person.
No, it's true.
Let's cut the BS. I'll rip on Schneider for a lot. I'll rip on Atkins for a lot. No problem. Atkins has had some hits too lately, but I have my complaints. If timing is your issue, you know it, the hitting coach knows it, the manager knows it, the GM knows it.
You have to make some kind of adjustment.
It's on your ass to fix that.
But that's what we've always heard. He just doesn't think, like, he thinks naturally it's going to come out of it, and he doesn't make those changes. And that's what maybe this offseason will do. Like you talk about Corrado on Overdrive, every time Keegan's on it, he's a star too. He told a story last week where like Vladdy was like 20 in one of his first years in the majors. Like he asked Vladdy, well, what are you going to work on your swing? And Vladdy kind of scoffed at him just because he's never had to do that. Eventually he comes out of it. And that was my point. If the team knows what's wrong with him, are they telling him and is he not doing it? Or do they not know? I don't know which one's worse.
I mean,
for handing him that money last year.
But again, this is like you've heard this phrase a lot with the Leafs down through the years, and I don't disagree with it, but I think with the Jays, you are actually seeing it. They have coddled him. And this is the first actual time in his life where the clouds are circling. And he doesn't know what to do because everything's been funny and roses.
Or he just naturally comes out
and
of it eventually.
And Charlie Montoyo didn't challenge him. John Schneider, give me a break. He's going to challenge him.
So you think Ross is challenging him by not going out and getting another bat yet? He's saying, hey, this on you. We paid you $500 million. You got to figure this out.
I think Ross has done some things with this roster that are ridiculous. Yes.
But do you think that could be part of it?
I don't know if that's part of it. At the end of the day, I think if you're barely a 30 home run hitter in Major League Baseball and this team gave you $500 million, where's the impetus on you to really go, okay, now I gotta pull my socks up? I don't think this organization's really leaned in to being tough on this kid ever, and now you're seeing it. He doesn't know how to handle any type of adversity.
But again, it is the first year of it. It is the first year of it, and he had his walking mate walk away last year. Like, it was a lot at once. And I get it.
It was a lot at once, but he wanted it. It was a lot at once, and he wanted it. He's the one online saying, I could sign with the Yankees. But again, he's the one online saying, I could sign with 29 other teams.
You're right, but he's always been natural. Like, this is the problem. Sometimes when guys get to the pros, they've always been the best guy on their team or naturally been able to score or hit a home run and find a way out of it. When you struggle for a full season for the first time, it's a wake-up call.
The only guy in the game of baseball who I think you have not had to say boo to in terms of motivating and talking to them in a tough moment is probably Shohei Ohtani.
Yeah.
I think he knows.
Oh, yeah, he does.
You don't think Brian Cashman and Aaron Boone ever had a tough conversation with Aaron Judge?
Oh, yeah.
You don't think that ever happened? Of course that happened. You don't think someone in Philly's had a tough conversation with Bryce Harper? Of course that's happened. You need to. That guy will run all over you if you just let him talk.
Oh, they got time. It's only the first year of a 14-year contract.
He's not used to adversity.
Yeah. No, you're right. Or he's had somebody to share
anything that has come up in this organization's history since he came up has been shielded from him, similar to how Shanahan shielded the core four. In baseball, you are isolated out there. If you're the core four, you can hide like cowards amongst the weeds playing 18, 19 minutes a game in the postseason and blame others. He can't run. Vladdy can't run from this.
No.
No one, when he's at the plate, swinging at every inside pitch into the dirt that he sees, can save him.
Or outside, yeah.
That's or outside, or low. This organization cannot shield him from that embarrassment. And if he can't handle it, oh my God. Here's the other thing. Some of the greatest golfers of all time have changed their swing.
Yeah.
Have they not?
Sure. Yeah.
How many times did Tiger Woods change his swing?
Yep.
It's happened. Depending.
What accident he was in, how his back was feeling, for sure. No, it's true.
I had someone tell me one morning, they were a pretty good golfer. It's like sometimes you just wake up and your body's feeling a little different.
Oh, dude, we even saw Dylan Cease does that on the mound. That when he came out, my body was cranky, and he had to adjust, and he had to find a way to get his velocity back. Everybody in the chat telling you.
Think it is? Okay.
Sorry, telling me?
I guess. He said, like Paulie Mack said it.
Oh, sorry. So 48 games left in the year. You're not convinced this is going poorly?
Bill Shakespeare said it.
Oh, yeah. Take it easy. They just want to hear the drop.
I know.
And you gave it to him. Al Jones in the chat, pardon me. Take some pressure off Vladdy. Drop him down the order. Why? See, but this is part of my point. They're afraid to do that with him. That's further embarrassment.
Do that with your superstar.
Why not?
Because what does that tell? Like, your $500 million guy, you're going to have, hitting 7th or 8th?
And
what good does it do him? He's still going to look as bad as he looks. Dude, the whole team does rely on him. You need this guy to get going if you're going to make the playoffs.
Or you drop him in the order for a week or two. He hits 2 home runs.
When else have you seen a superstar?
He starts to feel better about himself. Oh, heaven forbid.
Whenever you ever
Heaven
seen a
forbid.
superstar hitting 7th or 8th, like, or how low are you going to hit him?
Azzo.
You just keep dropping him. He's hitting 9th for you. I don't. And hearing some other guys and guys who have played in the league doesn't work. Like, it's a bad look.
Azzo.
I get what you're saying, and it would
based
make
on
sense.
what we have seen this year, based on how most seasons he's barely above 30 home runs in the season, there is a strong chance. Not a 100% chance, but we are now leaning in the direction that maybe, just maybe, he's not a superstar.
Yeah, but in the first year of a contract, like, you got to give him some time.
But Azzo, he's not new to the city. If he's
No, I know.
if he's new to the organization,
He's new to that
and new to
$500
everything,
million contract.
but he
though.
knows everything else around him. That has been curated to his comfort.
But for the first time, it's all on Tim. He's the leader. He doesn't have his running mate Bo with him. He doesn't. Like,
It was kind of on him last October.
Well, that's why.
He looked pretty damn
He bought
good.
himself some goodwill. Like, it's the first year of a 14. You can't be moving the guy down to 6th or 7th. I get why everybody wants to do that.
But-
tell me another example where you've seen a guy getting paid that kind of money, who's made to be the superstar, who's hitting that low in the lineup, and then you just bump him
Well,
back
not
up.
many guys in baseball
looks
history.
bad on
Not many
the
guys in
entire
baseball history have
organization.
got that kind of money. There is no examples of it.
I just
What I'm
think-
saying is, people are acting like putting him down in the lineup is like sending him to Buffalo. It's not. It's a false equivalency. It's
Kinda,
not the same
but
thing.
It kind of. Okay.
I'm just saying.
I'm telling you the history of baseball is that's how it works.
Okay, and
I'm not saying I disagree.
And I'm telling you, I heard Ross Atkins last night exasperated,
yeah.
out of
they
ideas. And this is the one thing they're not trying. Other than shutting him down, this is the one thing they're not trying. Other than get him to hit left-handed, they've exhausted all options.
But if you were going to do that, if that's your team strategy, they should have done it 3 months ago.
I agree with you.
Like, that's
I agree with
the
you.
first thing I always said was drop him down at least a few spots, but they always moved him up. Because dropping him down in baseball is seen as a demotion in that. And a guy in the first year of 500, like everybody's saying I'm soft. No, it's just how baseball works. You don't do that in baseball. You hear guys
Okay,
Mattingly
but if
say
he
you
finishes the year with less than 10 home runs and no home runs at home, hitting
don't. So
third.
next year he's batting 8th for you?
But what is it? But what does that do for him at finishing at this pace?
No, but what's it going to do for him anyway?
You don't know.
okay, hold on.
No, you don't know what it's going to do to him. Is my point.
To your point, he's got to finish on a positive.
Okay, that's.
You don't think 10 or-
I'm going down the same road.
You don't
Let's
think-
finish on a positive. How about 5th or 6th? Is that acceptable to the kingdom of Vladdy Guerrero Jr. hitting him 5th and 6th? I got news for you. He's not his daddy.
And he looks.
He's not his daddy. Everyone stop expecting him to show up.
And he's taking the same swings he is now at 5th and 6th. What's the difference?
You don't know if he will. Maybe
Yes,
he gets
you do.
different pitches. The assumption you're making is wild. He's going to be the exact same hitter in a different part of the lineup.
You think
really-
that's all it's going to take for him to click and start? having
no,
better
all I'm
swings?
saying is,
have you seen how bad he
of the
looks?
30 ideas on the table, they've used 29. And that's the one they haven't used, is what I'm saying. So you think you're going to lose him forever if you drop him to 5th in the order? Is he that soft mentally to you?
No.
Then drop him.
Okay.
Then
What do
drop
you
him.
want?
Drop him. But we're not branding him with a scarlet
5th
letter.
is the furthest you could drop him, I would say.
I'll take 5th.
Okay, cool.
That's it. We just fixed it.
You're not fixing him with that.
We just
His
fixed
swing
it.
is so out. Dropping him is
If
not
he hits
changing
one
his
home run
swing.
at home, he's fixed. Isaac Curry in the chat. I think he's hurt and he's hiding it. Well, he's not hiding it anymore. He was keeled over for 18 minutes last night. Mark Baczynski tried to keep him up.
If
He's
the
not
guy's
hiding
still
anything.
taking 300 swings and hitting 5th and looking bad on pitch, what difference does it make where in the order he
Is he
hits?
still taking?
He's got an
Is he still
awful-
taking
No,
300
I don't know.
swings?
He hasn't mentioned that again. I'm just saying.
I hope he's not doing it.
Because he's trying to.
JG in the chat. Just bunt.
Like I said, rather than that, I'd rather see him out of the lineup every 3 days. Like
I'll take. You know what? I'm fine with that idea too. I'm fine with that.
If you sort of give him some time to.
There's 2 ideas left. There's 3 ideas on the table. Sit him for the rest of the year. Probably not happening. Drop him 2 spots in the order, or every 3rd day. Treat him like Alejandro Kirk. Give him the Kirk conditioning feel. If it's a night into a day game, sit him. Now, if you have a full house at Rogers Center on a Saturday afternoon, they might want to see Vladdy. That's what Rogers is thinking. There's the rub.
I love people in this. What's the worst you could do? Request a trade? Nobody's taking that contract right now at all.
Sorry, people in the chat are suggesting.
Well, they're saying, what's he going to do if you drop him? That's like, it's not the point of this. Like, listen to guys like Madden. You don't drop your superstars down. I'm sorry. I know you all want it. I wanted it too for a while, but that's not how baseball works. Again, give me another example of a superstar who's been dropped down low in the order. And I get 4th, 5th. Okay, fine. Yeah, I'd hit him 4th or 5th.
It's not unheard of, though. Like
to drop down to like 7th or 8th.
Giancarlo Stanton once upon a time was like an MVP player. Like things happen. Now, maybe not in the first year of the contract.
That's what I'm saying.
That's your point. Like the timing of it's not great.
Right.
Yeah, probably not great. It's desperate time here. Because if he comes back next season, here's where you and I are going to agree. He comes back next season, and in spring training, you want to see the most watched spring training in history? Vladdy's next year.
Yeah.
Like he's going to be crapping bricks in spring training with the amount of attention he's getting.
Like, so even if he gets to 10 home runs, you don't think he's still ashamed and embarrassed by that?
He is, but like at least there's reason to like listen. I'm not saying I buy into the you had a good September and a lost season, so everything's fine. I hate that line of thought.
So let me ask you this. From what Ross said, it's all about getting a rhythm. So you're giving him more at bats or less at bats? If he's taking 300 swings, you want him to have more at bats in a game or less at bats? You move him down, he's getting less at bats.
He is getting less at
If
bats.
this is your guy you want to get going, you try and give him more at bats. That's why they moved him up to first and second instead of third. But they won't drop him down because they think it's all on him getting more at bats, and in one swing it can all change around. So you want more at bats, so you move him up. It's a lost season. What does it matter where he hits?
But that line, it's
again,
a lost.
if that was his thing, then they should have moved him down again months ago.
That I agree with you. But that line, it's a lost season, applies to a lot of things.
Yeah, of course.
A lot of things.
Of course. But what are you playing for? Like, does he really believe they're still in?
You know what? We'll get to that in a second with Ross Atkins.
I'm with you on that.
We'll get to that in a second. Nick in the chat, definition of insanity. Maybe less is more. J-Boy in the chat. Listen, there's people just want us to get to the Betway read.
No, I see people.
We have a lot to get to here first.
We do.
We should probably talk about Trey Yesavage, right?
Yeah.
By the way, there was an update. They're now awaiting MRI results for Trey Yesavage. Trey Yesavage, for those who missed it last night, was warming up before the third inning in Houston. Took 2 pitches. Freudian slip there from Azza.
Yeah.
The Jeff Has a Party Show, brought to you by Sick Media. Trey Yesavage, who, by the way, recently just turned 24 years old, landed twice on his left knee, and he didn't like the feeling. Out came the training staff and John Schneider. What concerns me the most about last night is he only took 1 extra warm-up pitch, and he said, I'm done.
Yeah.
Schneider, after the game last night, said he felt a pinch in his left knee. This is a kid who missed basically the first month of the season with a shoulder issue, and his velocity's been down compared to last year, for the record. So we'll find out more, hopefully, today. Azzo, on a scale of 1 to 10, how concerned are you about the Trey Yesavage situation?
Well, it looked bad because you could see his knee keep buckling every time he threw a pitch.
Correct.
Like he would buckle a bit. So I don't know what that means. And for a guy who's that big, so it always scares you, right? And you know what I was thinking? Is that maybe why they went and got in Soriano? Were they like not sold on Yesavage, whether it's his health or his stuff?
You're giving them a lot of credit for that.
No, I know. I'm just saying. They saw what they've seen.
It's a theory. It's a theory.
Is that why Soriano was a top priority? Just to line up. Again, he's dealt with a few injuries this year. The second one. The Mayor 99 in the chat. 6-man rotation lasted like 45 minutes. Yeah, it's true. I was thinking that was actually one of my first thoughts. He's bang on with that.
So scale.
Schneider's joking about going to a 10-man rotation.
Yeah. Hey, John Schneider, stop joking about 10-man rotations. He did that once in spring before everything went to hell, and he did it again. Hey, John, shut up. So, Azzo, again, on a scale of 1 to 10, how concerned are you with this Trey Yesavage thing?
7.
I'm an 8.
Yeah.
I don't like how he only threw the 1 extra warm-up pitch.
Yeah. I told you. You could
At
see
all.
it as soon as he landed.
At
he
all.
buckled every time.
And you know full well
What does that mean?
the drive in that kid.
I ain't a doctor. I don't know. Yeah, no, exactly.
Like, like the last, here's what freaks me out. This almost freaks me out more than Vladdy. The last thing this organization needs is one of the few good young players they have to be injury prone.
I know. But
We've seen that a lot with pitchers down through the years.
With a big body guy and a guy who has like a unique throwing style, it tends to happen. That's what you have to be worried about.
Peter in the chat, I'm worried.
But again, not for this year, right? Just figure it out early. If you need something, go get it done now so you can be ready.
Well, as far as I'm concerned, his season should be over.
Yeah, agreed.
I don't give a damn. If that MRI has just ice cream in it and everything's fine, I don't care. Kid, he had a whirlwind last year. It was a category 5 hurricane was his year. Let's remember what happened to him last year. That was nuts.
Yeah.
Threw like 27 2/3 innings in the postseason.
Crazy. after jumping up 5 levels. Like, it's insane. The entire season, I get everybody points to the playoffs, but the way he came up last year was insane.
It was crazy.
Too.
It was crazy.
Like, that's not easy.
Sorry, I got it. Wonder in the chat had a good one. Forgive me. Wonder in the chat. He was born for this.
Built.
Oh.
Built for this.
He said built. He was built for this.
That's close enough. I like it. It says on my shirt, yeah. Why? Look, see, just for him, wearing the Yesavage shirt.
Let's go full, man.
I got an amulet
Dude,
on.
hold on.
We're good.
Go full with your. Sorry, are you wearing the John Tavares amulet?
I don't know whose it is. It's just one I had. So I
But Azo's wearing a Trey Yesavage
built for this, or where is it?
t-shirt. Yeah, it's on the other side. Yeah.
And he struck out Shohei, remember?
Oh, that's right.
Yeah. And just walked off the mount. He was.
How bad was Shohei in that? How did the Jays not win? Shohei sucked in that World Series. He sucked. He sucked. You suck, Shohei.
And they were so worried about him with Rojas coming up.
It's future Hall of Famer Miguel Rojas did it in. Jesus Christ.
Michael, what is this?
It's another bad bullpen decision, John. That's what it is.
Oh, man.
Howard in the chat, where'd you get your shirt, Sid? I'll get to that in a second.
Oh, yeah.
Ed will appreciate the pub.
I thought you were gonna go rogue there.
Let's go through just a few more things, Azo, and then
There's a couple things, yeah.
So again, I can't say enough how interesting Ross Atkins was on Overdrive yesterday. He was great.
Yeah.
So one of the first things he was asked
Maybe it
was
just
like,
took Blair and Barker warming him up.
yeah, for sure.
It did seem like
honestly,
two different interviews.
I just thought Ross was really tight
Yeah,
with Blair and Barker
That's
for some
why
reason.
I said it. I agree.
I don't know why.
Yeah.
He's on home turf there. Relax there, bud.
Seriously.
Hold on. Update. Trey Yesavage to the IL.
15.
I'm not sure. Chad Dallas optioned. Could have done that during the game last night. Lazaro Estrada, Chase Lee recalled, but still no like hard update.
Yeah, news from Keegan Matheson 45 seconds ago. Trey Yesavage has been placed on the 15-day IL with left knee inflammation.
Okay, good to know.
Did he have, what was it was it elbow or shoulder inflammation or impingement?
Shoulder impingement.
Impingement, that's what it was. I thought it was inflammation too. Guy's inflamed.
After a couple beers last night this morning in the washroom, I also had an impingement.
Whoa.
What?
Wake up with an impingement.
Nobody cares about giving updates on me.
Yeah.
So Ross Atkins on Overdrive last night was asked, like, how tough was it to sell everyone off, or not everyone, but a lot of people off, considering how close you were to the World Series last year. And this is about as honest as I've heard Atkins in a long time. Hit it.
It's absolutely brutal. It's
Is that the right clip? Sorry.
Yeah, start from the front.
Okay,
you got
sorry.
it. You got it.
I thought that was the wrong one.
Never, unlike Vladdy, never
Wait,
question
you
yourself.
said the one about selling people off, though, no? Okay.
I know. I kind of mixed two throws in one. This you had the right one.
Okay.
Yeah. This is like he talks about how brutal it's been having to go through this year.
season.
Yeah.
Okay.
Go on.
it's absolutely brutal. It's been very, very difficult. It's been as challenging of a year as I've had. Just the emotional swing of that is so far from our expectations, and I'm very disappointed in myself and where we are. So it's hard. No matter I'm sure all of you are obviously you have been very competitive throughout your careers, and no matter where you are in your career, no matter what you just accomplished, not meeting expectations, and especially when they're as high as they were for us, is about as gut-wrenching as it gets.
Stealthy Sammy in the chat. Sid trying to confuse Azo. Stop it.
Thank you, Sammy. Yeah, it's true. You threw me off.
I put a couple throws in one throw there.
You did. Sorry. I know we had the two clips, so. He's doing a bit of the true living. Like, it's on me. Yeah, it's on me. But, like, why are you disappointed in yourself? Because you had more faith in this team than they were worth after the World Series run? I don't know.
The on me is weird because he brought in some players that have worked out.
Yeah.
Now, I think Okamoto.
Exactly.
I think people kind of lean on the fun parts of Okamoto and don't rely on the fact, like, 3 weeks out of every 4, he's probably not going to do anything for you offensively and play bad defense.
He looks like
so,
Vladdy at the plate.
We're kind of like, we're in this kind of weird spot with Okamoto. He's had a fine year. It's fine.
Dude, he hits 30 home runs. I mean,
no, they'll take it.
That.
They'll take it. But I just like the honesty there. The other thing that came up was why, because Ross Atkins in this interview said, no, we were sellers. So Brian Hayes followed up with, okay, so if you're sellers, what's the advantage with keeping Springer and Shane Bieber? Now, it wasn't asked, did Springer exercise his 10-5 rights to veto a trade? 10 years in the league, 5 years with one team.
I just have a strong suspicion that might have been.
I think you're right, but he went down another road. He said something here that really, this is the only thing I heard in this interview that kind of bothered me. Here it is.
There's a couple of benefits, and I could go on for a while on those benefits, but the main benefits are that we do have a chance to compete, and we believe there is a chance that we are going to compete. We are going to be a competitive team, and there is still a chance that we could get hot. So that is one reason, and we can afford that. The second reason I mentioned about their desire, that impacts our environment and other players around them. So that elevates that level of competition, that spirit in the clubhouse. And yes, is there a potential return that we could have gotten for them that would have also had value? We felt like those two things were more important to us than that potential return.
Did he just say spirit?
I think he did.
Did he say spirit?
Spirit of the clubhouse? Yeah.
Did he Jim Hiller us?
I think he did.
How the spirit strengthens and grows. There'll be a certain spirit. Every year there's a certain level of spirit.
Stop saying spirit.
What's going on in Toronto?
Just say wins and home runs.
Toronto
I don't want to hear spirit again. I want to hear goals, defense in your own zone in hockey, and home runs.
The home run
That's
horn.
what I want to hear.
The home run horn. Right? It's true.
Stop saying spirit, man.
You know what I've been thinking of ever since like Gosman's comments? How much does Ross know about the clubhouse? He insinuates sometimes that he's down there and he knows them, but does he, you think?
I don't know.
Does he care about the clubhouse atmosphere? Especially after that season where they got rid of Gurriel and Teo.
You think he goes down there and starts speaking Spanish?
No, but I'm saying like, there was a time where, I don't know, they didn't like what they were seeing in the clubhouse.
No. I got news for you. There was times the clubhouse didn't like what they were seeing from Ross.
Yeah? No, I know it goes both ways.
There's a game in Minnesota that comes to mind.
Or do they just trust John in keeping the clubhouse together?
John can't keep the clubhouse together.
He's a player's manager. What are you talking about?
Yes, man.
Yeah,
Biggest
true.
ass kisser I've ever seen in wearing a managerial uniform.
By the way,
get out of here.
One thing, too, I wanted to bring up, Varsho, going to the Astros. He has 3 walks in 2 games. He's had 3 walks in his last 16 games as a Blue Jay. 5 walks since July 1st. Tell me there's not a difference in approach when you go to a different team.
A slight.
3 walks in 2 games.
By the
5 since July 1st with the Jays.
By the way, the line in there from Atkins that got me, like we think we can make a run. If you think you can make a run, get a bat at the deadline.
Trust these guys. Yeah, they don't.
If you think you can make a run,
I followed up those saying we'll be competitive, so they'll lose every game 2.
How competitive did they look last night?
3-1.
How competitive would Jamison Taillon, who's going to get his doors blown in today? I root the Canadian well. I wish him all the best. I know. He was DFA'd, man.
I know.
He's going to walk 6 and gave up 3 home runs today.
It might have been the worst they've looked in a game.
You're going to be competitive with Jamison Taillon on the mound? Yeah. By the way, Gosman's not throwing tomorrow for the Cubs.
Which was a smart move by them. It's a lot to put on him in his first start. Now his first start will be against Kansas City. I'd take that.
On the road.
Yeah.
Smart.
I like it.
By the way, did it not feel to you like...
I didn't show it. Do you want to see the Sanchez throw?
I'm right here. Boy, let me tell you something. The third base coach for the Astros, his left arm was exhausted yesterday, waving people home with Jesus Sanchez in left field. Jesus Sanchez is a former Astro, is he not?
Yes.
They know how bad he is defensively very well.
Dude.
Anyone rounding third last night with Sanchez in left field was waved.
He hit the backup guy right on, the pitcher.
For the listening audience, I want to describe what we're looking at here. That's a throw to try and get someone at home from Jesus Sanchez that's 3 stories above Alejandro Kirk. The baseball is top left, and I have stopped it at the exact moment it breaks the Kirk plane. That is where the ball was when it got to Kirk, technically. You needed an elevator ride to get to it. Kirk is 4'8", okay? Boy, Sanchez is brutal.
That was like
He's
an
so
that was
brutal
like an
in the field.
outfielder watching a home run just go over him. That was crazy.
I couldn't. That's one of the funniest things I've seen all season, the throw home from Jesus. Now, the play before, he actually made a decent throw home, but Houston's like, yeah, do it twice. Yeah. And he couldn't. He couldn't do it twice.
This is what drives me nuts. If you think you're competitive, Why can't Springer? And now you're riding out Springer's contract. Put him in the outfield. He's got to be better than Sanchez. Does he?
No, they would have had him there by now. I don't think Springer can do. I think Springer's gotten a
Dude, he runs the
bit.
bases pretty well.
Springer's gotten comfortable not fielding right now.
Yeah.
I think that's the problem.
And maybe that's why nobody wanted to trade for him. That's
Yep.
the other side of it.
Don't
too.
tell me teams weren't asking. That's why they stuck him in left field right before the deadline out of nowhere. They were obviously asking, can he play left field?
But to me, he's got to play a little bit better.
And for the
Sanchez.
record, Springer was terrible that day in left field on purpose. He didn't want to go anywhere.
And what is Sanchez like? Where'd Sanchez's power go? He ran into how many with the Astros last year? Like, and he killed some balls with the Astros last year. Like,
You know where it went?
That from him.
It left that day he was assaulted at Camden Yards by that
Or is it
baseball going 3 miles an hour.
Or again, is it a part of the process of being in the Jays and whatever they're trying to do?
Andrew McLeod in the chat. It's a bird. That's how high it was. It's not a baseball. It was.
very good.
Can you show that one more time?
Yeah, of course.
This is the craziest throw I've seen from a Jays.
it was
What the hell are you doing, Jesus? Jesus Cristo. What are you doing with this? Have you baseballed before? Give Kirk a chance. Do you know what Kirk has to do? He has to fly. He has to be Spider-Man to get to that. God, this team's bad. Tarik Skubal made his Dodgers debut last night at Wrigley Field.
One more thing, Jays wise.
Go ahead.
Are we moving on with from Jays?
No, go, one more thing.
I
Go
liked
ahead.
hearing from some of the new guys yesterday, and Spencer Getty was a guy who stood out to me, man. I loved everything I heard from him. He might be my new favorite Jay. Let's go. I hope he's on. Did you hear him? Huh?
No, what was he saying?
So, well, I got a quote, but it's like 1:30, and we're up against it. But he was just talking about it because he's a Houston guy. He grew up a Houston.
No, hold on.
Astros fan.
You have the quote?
It's like a minute 30, but we're
Run it,
tight on
and then we'll do the reads
But
after.
this wasn't my favorite part of it. I actually didn't cut. my
Oh,
favorite
okay,
part
never
of it,
mind.
but-
If it's not your favorite part, what did he say? What's your favorite quote?
The favorite part was, hey, I was ready to go this series. Like, if John wanted me, I said, go in. To hell with rehab.
Oh, he was
I'm
ready to
go
pitch against
his former team. He
well,
wanted
and
to go.
and hometown team.
Yeah.
Asa.
But
Eric
that's
Getty's a
the line.
Houston kid.
Who does that remind you of? Remember when they got Varland last year and he got
Yeah.
to come from Minnesota? And but it seems like he's dedicated to play against these guys. And it said this is like it caught him by surprise. He said this because he's helped them out the last 3 years stay competitive.
Yeah, that's true.
And
That's
then he said this was the first deadline. I wasn't worried. He thought he did enough at the beginning of the year to be safe. And like he's coming in with a chip on his shoulder. I kind of like that.
Okay.
And he said, yeah, I'm ready to pitch right now. I told John, you want me this series? I'm going to hell with rehab or something like that.
Okay.
Which I'm like, yeah, let's go, man. I was all on. And he said, he said all the right things, coming to Canada, representing a country. I liked a lot what I heard from
Well,
him.
they got him controlled for a while. He better stop walking 5 guys every night.
Yeah, they'll figure it out.
Willie. Willie.
You got to hope they all will.
All right. Hey, whatever. Controllable arm.
Yeah.
Is he good? Doesn't matter.
We'll find out.
Controllable arm. Hey, Azzo.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Tarik Skubal.
Yeah. He made a start.
2 runs over 6 innings. The Dodgers have lost 5 straight.
Yeah. He couldn't even. Yeah, it's true.
By the way, something's up with.
They're scuffling.
The more I think about it, Shohei's knee is not right
No.
for them to make that trade. Shohei's not pitching 1 inning in the postseason. Not one.
Yeah, it seemed like they pulled him out completely.
Like I think there's a more alarm bells should be going off on that.
Or did Skubal dictate that? From all accounts, it seems like Skubal just said he wants to go to LA.
Listen, if Detroit want to be the soft organization that just don't make any decisions for themselves, then they deserve everything they get.
Yeah,
I'm fine with it.
Because it seems like there's reports that the Phillies put out a great offer for him, that Milwaukee put out a great offer for him.
So you're going to pay for Framber Valdez. That's what you're going to pay for, and you're not going to give Tarik Skubal his money. Okay, you'll suck forever. Stay sucking forever. Detroit, I remember a day the Tigers were relevant and real, and a team that wanted to be good. Nope. Where do you want to go, Tarik? Where do you want to go? You want how much? We'd rather have Framber Valdez. Framber Valdez, once every 4 starts, will not get out of the 2nd inning.
I know.
He's a disaster. We'll have Framber Valdez. Okay. Good plan B, which is really like a plan H.
And do you think Skubal is just going to go into the heel part now as being part of the Dodgers?
I don't think Skubal has been the heel that people paint him out to be. I think Tarik Skubal's being very on. For those who missed a quote, Tarik Skubal told the media when he first spoke after the Dodger trade, I don't care about the criticism. Any team could have traded for me. This was not a free agent signing.
Yeah.
This was the Brewers and the Phillies and other teams in like Tampa being idiots. Because it's not like the Brewers and Tampa and the Phillies didn't trade prospects. I got news for you. They did. They just didn't want Tarik Skubal, the reigning Cy Young winner.
Yeah.
What kind of ignorant stuff is that? That's ridiculous. Baseball's so stupid. Go Dodgers. After this trade deadline, I'm now pro Dodgers in the National League.
Yeah, I agree.
Smoke everyone
Why
like a
would
cigar.
you be?
And the Cubs, too. I'll put the Cubs in that list.
Yeah.
Where are the Cubs? No one ponies up for the best pitcher of this generation, potentially. Maybe. Get out of here. We need to change this system and Major League. Shut up.
But it seems like some teams put decent offers out there. He was just fixated on going to the Dodgers, and I don't know if the Dodgers, if that's where he resigns. You think that's where he resigns?
Depending on what the salary cap looks like.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I guess that's true.
I don't know. Hey, Azzo.
Yeah?
Great time of year.
Sure is. Tell me why, Sid.
Puck drops, tip-offs, first pitches. When the game is on, you call the shots. Head to betway.ca and bet your way. Must be 19 plus. Play responsibly. Hey, Azzo.
Yeah?
Do you like my chemise?
I do. Long sleeves. Look sharp, man.
That's shirt in French, right?
Yeah.
Chemise?
Yep. You nailed it.
Clothing for today's show provided by Ed's Fine Imports, Markham, Ontario's #1 clothing store for the last 20 years. Formal, casual, they've got you covered. Brands like Cycle Bunny, Blue Industry, Page Jeans, Nobis, Gitch, Bugatti, Paul Batenley, 7 Downey Street, Tommy Bahama, and so much more. Ed's Fine Imports, just north of McCown in the 407. Go in person or go to edsfineimports.com online. Tell them Sid sent you and get 15% off your first purchase. Tell them Azzo sent you, and they'll coddle you like Vladdy Jr.
That's not bad, actually. That's pretty good. That's a good deal.
It's a really good deal. Azzo's a good hugger.
Not as good as John Schneider, but that's okay.
Do you want some good Jays news before we go to our final story?
Hell yeah, let's go.
The Bisons have activated Ricky Tiedemann
Really?
from the minor league IL. After some clean appearances in Dunedin, he's back in AAA.
Yeah. I was going to say, I knew he was pitching. But that's good.
Everyone's rooting for Ricky. Let's go.
Stay healthy, kid.
Jays need some good news, man.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Chemise in French means women's undergarments, according to the chat. I thought it was shirt in French, so maybe I got that wrong. What does chemise mean in French? Come on, man. Give me that. Give me chemise.
No, it's chemise.
Chemise!
Yeah.
The chat is gaslighting me into saying that I have worn women's undergarments on the show. It's not true. Not true.
Or you could say un t-shirt.
Un t-shirt. Yeah. So let's go to the final clip. Let's just fast forward here.
All right.
I grew up watching Lloyd Robertson do the news. CTV National News. Everybody did. It was Peter Mansbridge and it was Lloyd. Lloyd Robertson had it all. If there was a national news anchor factory, he was made in it. The look, the voice, the cadence, the journalistic chops, the trust. Lloyd Robertson had it all. Worked 22 years at the CBC. Long time. Then he was on the desk at CTV for the national news for 35 years. That's a hell of a run. He is one of the best and most trusted broadcasters in Canadian history. And yesterday, we learned he passed away at the age of 92. Lloyd Robertson. One of the all-time greats. Lloyd Robertson, by the way, also covered 9 Olympic Games during his career. 9. There are a few names in this country that can compete with that. Not many. Especially as lead anchor. It's a specific type of chair. And a lot of us grew up with Lloyd. Different era in news, no doubt about it. But in the evening, if Lloyd Robertson was telling you how things were playing out anywhere in this country or around the world, you took it as fact because it was. Considering the news of yesterday that Lloyd Robertson has passed away at the age of 92, I went back and I pulled his sign-off from his final national newscast, September the 1st, 2011. The following Monday, Lisa Laflamme would take over. And they don't make him like Lisa Laflamme anymore either. She was good. Lloyd was good too. I just thought it was appropriate today to run his sign-off. No No frills, nothing fancy. It was just a news person talking to you. Fairly emotionless, professional. No one would begrudge anyone in that spot after 35 years on a show signing off with some emotion, but he didn't really have it because that's not the job. In news, you got to be emotionless. At least at the time you did. So this is how it sounded back September the 1st, 2011, when a national broadcasting icon, Lloyd Robertson, signed off on the CTV National News.
So we come to the end, and it couldn't happen at a more fitting time than the beginning of September 2011. It was 35 years ago this month that I agreed to come to work for CTV, and Harvey Kirk and I teamed up for a successful 7.5-year run. During that period and since, we have had the usual ups and downs in the news cycle, from natural disasters to royal weddings. And I am deeply grateful to the many of you who have stayed with us through it all. For me, it's been a rare privilege to have been able to serve in this position for so long. It's been a front row seat to history. If someone had told me 60 years ago this would be my life, I would have said they were crazy. Most of all, it's been fascinating to watch our country grow in confidence and stature. We have developed a unique place in the world. We can brag, in that modest Canadian way, of course, about our AAA credit rating, about the success of the Vancouver Olympics, and look forward with some assurance that we won't have to undergo the near-death experience of another Quebec referendum. Thank you 1,000 times over for all of your touching messages, some that speak of watching through the generations. There is the woman from Ontario who tells me that as a student, our familiar opening music would take her from studying at 11 o'clock to join with her parents for the newscast and discuss the events of the day. She now does the same with her own children. Without her and people like her, I would not have been around for so very long. The CTV National News with Lisa Laflamme begins on Monday. I will see you along the way. And that's the kind of day it's been this Thursday, September the 1st, for all of us at CTV News. Good night.
Want to get the paper shuffle in at the end. He's a newsman. What a voice, man. Oh,
Iconic.
I'd pay for that voice.
No kidding.
Lloyd Robertson, gone at 92. One of the greats. And that's the kind of day it's been for this Wednesday, August the 5th. For Azzo and everyone here in Sick Media, I'm Sid. You've been watching and listening to the Sid Seixeiro Show, powered by Sick Media. Enjoy the rest of your day. Let's see what tomorrow brings. Take care. We'll talk soon.
And that's a wrap. Hope you don't miss us too much until next time. Follow the Sid Seixeiro Show on YouTube, X, Instagram, Facebook, and wherever you get your podcasts.